To humans, 1 million years may seem like an extremely lengthy amount of time. However, for a planet with a 4.5 billion year history like Earth, it isn't all that long. But if we look so far into the future, we can find that a great deal will have happened between now and then, and the world will definitely be a drastically different place. But of course, this is assuming it hasn't been entirely destroyed by us by the time we get there. So, will our descendants be cyborgs, as shown in science fiction films? Do you think it's possible that humans will evolve into a hybrid species comprised of both biological and artificial creatures in the future? Or could we alter our physical attributes, such as our size, height, weight, and even our facial features and skin tone? Hello, and welcome back to Limitless. What's the worst thing that could happen in a million years? Stay tuned. But before we start, please leave a like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. Evolution happens over a period of time. As of now, we have an excellent notion of what the world looked like a century ago because of historical records. But what about a million years into the future? What will the Earth be like? Well, the only thing we can do is hypothesize about what the Earth will look like in a million years' time. However, there has never been a better time to be living on our planet than right now. For the time being, at least we are contented with eating pizza and burger, and I also presume that the iPhone and YouTube are really good. But despite the fact that we consider ourselves to be very educated and well-versed, we are in our cosmic calendar, only a minuscule portion of the grandeur of our universe. And though our lives are literally easier than those of our predecessors a million years ago, they pale in contrast to the lives of those who will be alive a million years from now. Our society has progressed significantly in recent decades, both in terms of technology and the way we spend our lives, but we can only guess what the Earth's climate will be like in a million years' time. There are enough scientific predictions available at this point to justify our fantasies, even if only hypotheses are offered for consideration. To put it another way, we can all agree that the Earth will appear drastically different in a million years. For a start, it is almost inevitable that a big volcanic eruption will occur. One that is huge enough to blast magma thousands of kilometers into the atmosphere. And if history is something to go by, a comparable eruption happened on the Indonesian island of Sumatra 75,000 years ago. And as a result, it precipitated a global volcanic winter that lasted over 10 years. In addition, the Yellowstone supervolcano, one of the world's most active volcanoes, is predicted to erupt on a scale in 1 million years. In the event that this volcano erupts, its ash cloud will block the sun for a decade or more, resulting in global weather fluctuations that will be felt all over the world. Although 1 million years is a short length of time in geological terms, it is a significant amount of time for Niagara Falls to completely dissolve, for Antarctica to become livable, and even for cities such as New York and Miami to be completely immersed in ocean water. And by this time, adding 20 seconds to the clock every day in a million years will become necessary, and this is by assuming that we will still be alive by then. And now things have started to sound scary. If you don't believe it, listen to this. Well, the possibility of a new galaxy colliding with the Milky Way will make it feasible that the Earth's ecology will be radically altered. Also, the possibility of an asteroid or comet hitting the Earth is also fairly high. Well, up to this moment, there have been 5 significant extinctions that have been documented. The first happened 439 million years ago and was responsible for the extinction of 86% of all life on Earth. The most recent of them, the Cretaceous Tertiary extinction, happened 66 million years ago and resulted in the extinction of dinosaurs on the Earth's surface. And don't think that we are just special to natural disasters to dinosaurs. Nonetheless, if we are still alive, we will have grown in stature. 130 years ago, the typical American man stood 5.7 feet tall. Now he stands 5.10 feet tall. And despite the fact that our physical appearance hasn't altered much since the first appearance of Homo sapiens some 200,000 years ago, we are likely to mix with machines in the future, resulting in the birth of some type of bionic organism, like the Terminator style. Most likely, we'll be able to attain disease-free living and even reverse the effects of aging through the application of advancements of technologies like CRISPR. And it is possible that when our bodies are merged with technology, we may be able to learn more in less time, perhaps even immediately. And let's face it, some of the science fiction films that we see now may turn out to be true in the future. Because of advancements in technology, our vision and hearing will continue to improve throughout time. And by then, it will be up to us to determine when we will be able to assimilate it into the machines. On the other hand, it is quite likely that this will take place over an extended period of time. People with bionic arms or legs are now being seen on the streets, but it will be a long time before this is also conceivable for our brains. But now, all of the animals on the planet are in the same situation. And even while some of them may tragically perish, we humans are adapting to their environments in order to survive, ensuring that we'll continue to exist. There will be certain organisms that will be able to live after a million years, and exceptional cases, they may even come to govern the entire planet. However, there will always be some form of mammal on this planet in a million years, no matter what happens, unless something absolutely extraordinary occurs. But it's highly possible that our world will look like the worlds depicted in films like Fifth Element, Total Recall, or Cloud Atlas. And it is still certain that a great deal will have changed in a million years. At this moment in time, the future of mankind is unknown. Our appearance will most likely change, but given the rate at which technology is evolving, we will seem considerably different from how we do now, taking a glance at what the world may look like in the future. However, maintaining perspective is important, since for the time being, we're the only occupants of this world. As a result, for as long as people exist, we will have the biggest influence on the look of the Earth. And so, after a million years, the globe will seem exactly as we would like it to be seen. We shall have the last say on whether or not Earth will be a nice place to live or a dreadful place to visit in the future. And what about the question of available space? In the event that mankind was to colonize Mars, what could humanity look like? Because when the gravitational pull on our body is removed, the muscles in our bodies can change form. Perhaps in the future, our arms and legs will grow in proportion to their length. Is it possible that humans may become even chubbier and more insulating, like our Neanderthal forefathers, if they lived in a colder, ice age-like climate? Although there's no way to know for certain, there is the little question that the genetic variation of humans is increasing. Every year, around 2 mutations occur in each of the 3.5 billion base pairs in the human genome, for a total of approximately 2 million mutations every year. And so the thought that we will never look the same again in a million years is very amazing to consider. Well, there you have an image of how the world would look like in a million years, and by reaching this point, we mark the end of this video. What do you think will be the fate of humans in a million years? Will we still be alive? Comment below, let's engage. Also, if you're interested in more videos like this, make sure you like this video, share and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell for more amazing videos. Goodbye and see you in the next video.